Alright, let's dive into something that's honestly mind-blowing, NASA's Dragonfly mission. Now, if you're like me and you've always been fascinated by space exploration, this one's a game changer. But here's the hook. Imagine a drone. Yes, a drone. Flying around Saturn's moon Titan, searching for clues about the origins of life. Sounds like sci-fi, right? But it's happening, and it's happening soon. Let me break it down for you. First off, what makes this really interesting is the sheer ambition of the project. We're not just sending another rover to crawl around. We're building a nuclear-powered rotorcraft that'll hop across Titan's surface. Personally, I think this is a massive leap forward in space exploration. It's not just about studying rocks or taking pictures. It's about understanding whether the building blocks of life exist beyond Earth. And Titan, with its thick atmosphere and liquid hydrocarbon lakes, is like a time capsule from the early solar system. What this really suggests is that we might be on the cusp of answering one of humanity's biggest questions. Are we alone? Now, let's talk about the tech behind Dragonfly. The Integrated Electronics Module, IEM, is basically the brain of the operation. It's a compact, power-efficient system that handles everything from navigation to communication. What many people don't realize is how challenging it is to design something like this for the extreme conditions of space. Titan's temperatures are frigid, and the environment is unlike anything we've encountered before. So, every component has to be tested rigorously. For instance, the foam coating that insulates the rotorcraft is being put through its paces in a Titan chamber at Johns Hopkins APL. If you take a step back and think about it, this level of detail is what separates a successful mission from a failure. One thing that immediately stands out is the collaboration behind this project. It's not just NASA. It's a partnership across government, industry, and academia. The aeroshell and cruise stage are being integrated at Lockheed Martin, while the science payload is coming together from locations around the world. This raises a deeper question. How do we coordinate such a massive effort? In my opinion, it's a testament to human ingenuity and our ability to work together toward a common goal. But it also highlights the complexity of modern space missions. It's not just about building a spacecraft. It's about orchestrating a global symphony of expertise. Now let's talk timeline. Dragonfly is scheduled to launch no earlier than 2028, with a 6-year journey to Titan. That might sound far off, but the testing phase is already in full swing. The rotorcraft is undergoing power and functional tests, and system-level testing is planned for early 2027. A detail I find fascinating is that the flight radio has already been delivered, and more systems are on their way. This isn't just a project on paper anymore. It's becoming a reality. And when Dragonfly finally heads to Kennedy Space Center in 2028, it'll be aboard a SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket. If that doesn't scream future, I don't know what does. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Dragonfly isn't just about Titan, it's about us. By studying the chemistry and geology of this distant moon, we're essentially looking in a mirror. Titan could hold clues to how life emerged on Earth, or even how it might exist elsewhere in the universe. From my perspective, this mission is as much about self-discovery as it is about scientific exploration. It's a reminder that we're part of something much bigger, and that our curiosity can take us to the farthest reaches of the cosmos. So what's the takeaway here? Personally, I think Dragonfly is a bold statement about where we're headed as a species. It's not just a mission. It's a symbol of our relentless drive to explore, to understand, and to push the boundaries of what's possible. And as we watch this rotorcraft take flight, we're not just witnessing history, we're becoming a part of it. What do you think? Is Dragonfly the future of space exploration, or just another step in a much larger journey? Let me know in the comments below.